This is so cool. Okay, guys, I'm back again with another podcast, per usual. This one's one of those life update podcasts. Very much comfortable. It's a new location. We're in my room right now. I have pillows. These are my new pillows I got for my birthday. New mic that I got for my birthday. This is so cool. Like, this is a microphone. We've never had anything of luxury on this channel, so this is new for us. But yeah, so we have a microphone. Let's get into it. So this is a life update, pretty much. I'm 22 now. What's life been like lately? Like, what have I been up to? As a 22-year-old, I feel very much. I feel old, but not too old. Like, I was looking forward to this year in particular because I don't know what it was, but when I turned 21, I just felt so old. Like, I just felt so old. Like, something about, I don't know if it's just me, but something about odd numbers just feels so old to me. So like, me being like in an odd number year, I just felt like the old fart. And I didn't do too much going out. I rarely hung out with people. I was just like, I'm not doing the party scene, none of that. Whereas like 22, I'm more open to partying. Like, I'm 22, Taylor Swift vibes, very much. I'm here for the experience. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not actually that old. I'm actually very young in the grand scheme of things. So yeah, 22 now. Very much. I feel like an adult. I feel like I could actually be a teacher if I wanted to. Like, it's honestly crazy that like I'm 22 now. It's crazy to say that, but yeah. As far as like life goes and stuff, my life goals right now is I want to learn how to budget. I want to learn how to start saving like a budget, of course, and because I'm not working right now, and what you call it, because I'm not working right now, money been weird. Like, money been real tight, and I don't really like this stage where it's like no money's coming in, because when like no money's coming in and then you got money going out, it just feels so imbalanced. Like, it just feels like I shouldn't be spending this money on this stuff. Like, it's really bad. This is so weird. All right, so like this new setup, right? I'm in my room, and I'm not usually in my room. Before, we had my brother's room, and we would use that as like a little studio or whatever. But he's recently moved out, so this is the setup. This will be the setup for the next, whenever I get tired of this setup. We have a mic. This is very cool. I like this. I like the direction of the channel right now. We're in a good place. We recently dropped a couple YouTube videos. I did what? I did the my birthday gifts video. That did pretty well. Did you guys enjoy that? I hope so. Took a while to edit. Not too much though. Like right now, my life right now, I'm trying to make these podcast and YouTube videos, minimal edit videos, but it's so hard because I like jokes. I like putting in jokes in the videos. So the jokes will still be there. But as far as like OC jokes and like from jokes from beginning to end, like really, my videos I'm noticing are very joke heavy in the beginning. And then like by the end of the video I be getting tired. So like I like to end the videos with like a lot of B roll and like just B roll shots of this and that. And like B roll it up. B roll it up. Chop up the video, post it out for the masses. You know what I mean? But I have a system. I have a system, and I always say like, oh, I need to find a system that works for me. I have a system, so like it's not hard to edit. It's really school and like just finding time to do it. That's really like what I'm worrying about right now. It's just finding time to do it, finding time to just edit, seclude myself. That's the best time to edit, is when you're in seclusion. If you're trying to start a channel, for anybody out there. But yeah, you gotta seclude yourself. You gotta find time where like you're not on the phone with people, no distractions, no music. Find a nice cool room. Like, I want to try editing in my library at my school, because like The rooms are pretty cool in there, and like I just feel like a nice cold room where I can think straight and no stress. I can get the editing bug out of my system, and we're in a good place. But yeah, of course, I have my little topics and stuff. So let's go through them. I had to pause the video because I wanted to organize it. Because I was like, these topics are a little bit all over the place. So we cleaned it up. The color. I'm 22 now, as you guys know. So we can cross that segment out of the segments list. Cause I want to cross it out as I go along because when you have like your I'll show you guys. When you have your topics list, right? It's quite a lot of topics. So when you have your topic list or whatever, you want it to be very organized. You don't want a whole bunch of topics all over the place because then your podcast can kind of run on a tangent and stuff. And you don't want that. So here we have, it's still not working. Well, maybe the app is just broken. Let's close the app. It's not letting me draw on my tablet. Is this even charged? It is. Fam, why are you not working? I guess I just have to use my brain. Yeah, I guess I could do that. I'll just scroll it. Alright. So I did the life update. Okay, so decisions. Alright, I got some order to the podcast, so we're back. But yeah, so decisions. What is that? What are you talking about? What does that mean? So back in the beginning of August, right, I agreed to do this month program where I watch a video, it teaches me about budgeting. I do that. I talk about it for a little bit on my social media platforms, my various platforms. And if my channel doubled in size, I would potentially be offered a job opportunity with this company called Decisions. I agreed to do that. However, after I agreed to do that, I was leaving for my vacation. I went on vacation and I was still in summer school, and it was just a abysmal effect of us like stressing over classes, trying to still enjoy vacation with family, and a lot of things just fell on the back burner in my life. And unfortunately, decisions also fell on the back burner. So I have not been able to actually sit down and watch the actual study program to make the videos and the reels about budgeting and teaching you guys about financial literacy that I was planning on doing. And for that, I'm sorry. I fell behind, and I'm just talking about it now because when I put it on the air, this is like my therapy and this is my way of getting it out there that I realized that I messed up, and we're gonna get on that. We're gonna get on that. So decisions, definitely gonna get on that because I need to learn budgeting. Clearly, like I'm in this funny place in my life where I don't have a job right now, so I don't have any money. So like the little money I do have, I got to figure out a game plan of how we're going to stretch that from now till I don't plan on working again until like November-ish. So from like now to November. So we got to go 2 months without spending money, which is not impossible, but it seems impossible. So we're going to see how that goes. But yeah, future podcasts, we'll talk about essential items. Because like, why did I say that? Oh, because I'm trying to work on budgeting. I'm trying to stop impulsive buying and stuff. Like I recently been buying a lot of stuff from like I just bought some shoes. Like what else did I buy? I don't know what else I bought recently, but I just definitely bought some shoes, and like that was an impulse buy for sure. Got some concert tickets recently. Like just spending big money because I don't know, for me personally, whenever I'm forced to use money, because like school forces me to use money because I have to pay for things out of pocket. And like it'd be so shitty because like I don't want to have to pay for school out of pocket, to be honest. But so I don't know. I have this weird thing, right? Like if I'm forced to spend money on something I don't want to spend money on, like say hypothetically my car breaks down and I have to drop a bag for that, right? Then I'll be upset. So to make myself feel better, I think it's called retail therapy. I'll drop another bag, but on something that I wanted so that I don't feel as bad because I'm a big saver and like I'm really good at saving. But what you call it? If I'm saving, because like sometimes I find myself, I feel like I'm saving for no goal. Like I feel like I'm just saving to be saving with no goal in mind, or like, where's this? What's the end goal in saving? Like I don't really have an end goal. I'm just saving up money to be saving up money, and it's nice seeing the money stack up. But then when the money has to go away because of like life experience, like expenses, I'm very upset because I'm like I was stacking for something. I don't know what, but something. Because I don't spend money on myself. I'm very much cheap to myself, which is so bad. But yeah, like when I have to do that, like that unexpected expense, then I'll spoil myself because I'm like, you know what? Since the world wants to take my money, then I will take my money and use my money on myself to beat the world from taking my money first. Because I just feel like when your money just sits in your account, the universe will be like, you don't need all that money. Let me break your engine real quick. Break your engine, no engine, you have no money. So that's what I need to work on. So right now, I didn't freeze my card, but like I'm not using my card. I'm eating at home more. Like I remember one time we were on vacation. This was the last vacation. We spoke to these budgeting people because we were like, "How can we be millionaires one day?" and stuff. And they were like, "My biggest advice to you is to save and eat at home." And I was like, "What do you mean? Like that seems like such a simple thing." But the way they broke it down to me, they were like, when you eat at home, the cost of eating should never exceed like more than $1. So like they were breaking down like how much like this meal would cost. Like if you buy a bag of rice and like some chicken and sausage and da 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 da, like all that might have cost you in total like like I don't know, $12, $20, right? But you can eat off that for like how many days? 6 days, 7 days. Let me mute my phone real quick. Yeah, like 6 days, 7 days. So you can eat off that for like 6 days, 7 days. Whereas like if you go out to a restaurant and your meal costs $22, like you just had that one meal that one time. Whereas like this person's ate for 6 days and has all this money in his pocket. So like say you spend out the same money for 6 days eating out. He spent $22. He survived for 6 days. You spent like what, 126? Some crazy number like that. And you know what I'm saying? So who's really saving money here? So yeah, when they broke it down like that, I was like, okay, I see why eating out, can save some coin. Like literally Chick-fil-A, inflation, Chick-fil-A sandwiches are like $4 right now. Back like 2 years ago, I remember like I bought Chick-fil-A sandwiches for one of my exes and I got him a Chick-fil-A sandwich for like $1.50, and like I was wondering if I should got him two because it was so cheap. But if like we were in today's time and I bought that same chicken sandwich, they only getting one sandwich. I'm not buying them two sandwiches because like that was way too expensive. So like definitely working on impulsive buys, definitely working on budgeting because life is becoming way too expensive out here. Like even another analogy, and like I know you're like, oh my god, all these budgeting analogies. Who's this finance guy? Like I'm a bio major, but I'm like a bio major, finance minor kind of guy now. Like that's what it's looking like. So another story is like, say you like coffee, right? Like I just made some coffee. I made this coffee, right? And creamer might have cost me $5. The milk, almond milk, probably cost me, I don't know, $3. And the I didn't buy the coffee stuff, like the actual granules, but I used like the dissolved granules you just put in water, and that was free. So this coffee cost me about, if I've been drinking on this by once every 4 or 5 days, it's probably a 3 cent coffee. I spent 3 cents on coffee. you're buying that same coffee for like $4. Ugh. Who's really winning at life at that point? But yeah, so recently I got a gift card for my birthday, and my plans for that gift card are to use it for gas. This is another way of me being a financial guru in a sense, because I'm staying closer to Bowie this year. I'm not doing the far commute from my house to Bowie anymore. Those days are over. I'm staying close to Bowie so that my car cannot break down on me, and also I can be closer to the gym because my gym's in Bowie and my school's in Bowie. So staying in the general area this year. That gas card that has $100 on it needs to last me. It needs to last me from now till November. So I'm gonna chronicle the gas card, and we're gonna have future podcasts where I mention like how's the gas card doing for me, because I'm only planning on coming home like once a week to do these podcasts and then go back out to Bowie. So yeah, that's only like one trip, maybe like 8 times compared to like a week where I used to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Those days are over. So yeah, I'm staying in Bowie this year. Shout out to that. What you call it? But nah, I really hope this thing can last me, because like $100, what's that, like 5 times? It's like $20 for gas. My tank's at like, I want to say like about half right now. And like this is a Sunday, so we're going back to school tomorrow. I'll probably drop this video tomorrow too. I don't know. I'm gonna drop this shit. I'm gonna drop it. I hate giving y'all the dates because I don't want y'all to know when I was recording this, because then y'all gonna be like, he recorded this back then, but he posting it right now, and it's throwing me off. It throws me off too. Like, it feels very much like manipulation. Like, I hate when like I hate the fact that they filmed Marvel movies years ago and they drop them now for us, and we're just like their sheep that just consume the masses. I hate that. It's my own vendetta against the movie industry. But yeah, hopefully that gas card can last me, which I call it. Right now, I'm paying for school out of pocket, which I call it. Well, not really paying for school out of pocket. Like, it's more of like, what's better, paying for school out of pocket versus taking out loans? So right now I'm paying for school out of pocket, kind of, because like I took summer classes, as you guys know. I did not apply for the summer relief, and that was on me, because like when I went to the financial aid office in the beginning of the fall semester, like around August, like early August, right after the trip, I went up there, plead my case, like, is there any money left for me? I need some money. And they were like, unfortunately, Michael, there's no money available for the summer semester right now in a new semester. So you need to apply for financial aid for this recent semester. I was like, but there's nothing y'all can do. There's nothing you can do for me, please. And they was like, we can't do nothing. Go to the back of your line. Your time's up. Like, there was probably 2 people there that was probably pretty helpful when I went there. I went there about 3 times to complain my case. And about 2 people were pretty helpful, kind of, sort of. One person was helpful but mean at the same time. Like, she was very much like, you need to learn how to do it so that you're not coming up here next time. And I was like, but it's your job to teach me. Just do it for me. Dang. I didn't do that. I didn't threaten her, but I thought about it. But yeah, I was like, it's your job to do it for me. Like, I hate when people don't want to do their jobs, but you chose this job. Like, don't do that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm all for, all right, you slack off on the job here and there. Like, but when you're actually dealing with customers, you got to make it look like you care. You know what I mean? Like, I get you hate it here, but I don't need to know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't put your discretions on me because you chose this job. That's neither here nor there, but it was very much like I had to ask the lady. I was like, "Ma'am, are my questions bothering you right now? Cause like you seem very hostile." And she was like, "No, the questions are fine." And it was frustrating when I got that lady, because the lady the first day was very helpful, and I wanted the same lady, but she was working with somebody. So when the new lady called me and she was already giving me attitude off rip, like, what do you want type stuff? And I was like, whoa, damn. I was like, bruh, like, this is not even what I wanted. Like, I really wanted to just tell that lady, like, can I just wait for this lady, because I don't want to work with you. But I didn't want her to catch an attitude, so I just worked with her anyway, because she was already in a stink mood or whatever. So I had to just check her real quick, like, my question's bothering you, because you giving very much hostile, and like, I'm just trying to get my money. So yeah. So we fought, but we got through it, I guess. She kind of gave me some advice. Like, she was like, allegedly, my bill was paid for in half, but the other half is saved for spring semester. Now, I plan on graduating this fall. Now, if I don't graduate this fall, then that money in the spring would help. But personally, if y'all can bring that money from the spring and apply it to my fall, so it just pays for my fall outright and I can just pay for my summer, that's the ideal plan. But we have to apply for graduation, and I already registered fall 2023 as my graduation year, so it's in their system. But I'll talk to financial aid this week and see what happens, and I'll let you guys know what's going on with that and the financial state of Mikkel's wallets, because he's not working right now. And yeah, working right now does not feel good, but yeah, at least I have a mic. God is good. So yeah, we have a mic. We move. What you call it? But as far as paying for out of pocket, it's better to pay, I feel like, out of pocket, because when you're taking out a loan, I was reading the information about it. Apparently, when you take out a loan, you're borrowing that money plus interest. And when you have those people with the loans, like, the shitty thing about it is, like, we're going to give you your money up front, but we're going to throw in some, like, processing fees, some this fee, that fee, this fee. They can really do whatever they want with you at that point. Because, like, once you've wanted to use my money, now I can do whatever I want to you. Like, if I want to just be like, oh, here's a I don't feel good today fee, I could just put that on you, and you used my money, so tough shit. You know what I'm saying? So, what you call it? I don't really like that feeling. I don't like the feeling that they can garnish your wages. I don't like the feeling that they can affect your freaking credit score. They can just do a lot to you if you don't pay them back. And the fact that, like, let me give y'all some math. Look at me. I'm doing an educational podcast today. This is an educational podcast. I'm going to title this podcast, this is the educational podcast. I'm going to be like this. That's going to be the thumbnail. That's going to be the thumbnail. I'm so serious. But yeah. So let me give you some math. So say you got a loan, right? I'm borrowing. I'll do my numbers. I'm trying to borrow $2,000, right? Pay for my fall semester. Say $2,300 to be exact. Say I borrow that money. Cool. They have a processing fee of like $90. Cool. So now my bill is at what? 2, 3, let me pull a calculator out. We're going to pull a calculator out, because I really want to show you guys how they mess you up. It's downloading a calculator, so I'm going to do some mental math right now. So they mess you up like this. You borrow your money, right? We're going to give you the money. We're going to have a little processing fee. But then we're going to charge you interest at about 18%, some crazy number. The lower the percent, the better, but they're not going to give you no low percent. They're going to have a high interest rate percentage, and that tax over little by little, tick that. It's building up. Now, if you get an unsubsidized loan, then it doesn't build up while you're in school. But if you get a subsidized loan, it doesn't build up. If you get an unsubsidized, then it's building up while you're in school. So you need to get out of here fast, because you're tacking up interest right now. So yeah, take it that. Then you graduate, right? They're gonna want you, after you graduate, to pay a minimum balance, and that's how they trick you. They're gonna make you pay the minimum, and because you're paying the minimum, you'll be paying on your loan plus interest longer, compared to if you pay the maximum amount, then you are pretty much saving yourself some coin, because the longer they got you paying on your loan, the longer they can also throw in that interest little on the side, right? So you need to pay your loan as fast as possible, pretty much is what I'm trying to say. Like in the grand scheme of things, because they advertise like, oh, just borrow this money and pay us back in like 10 years. Just pay us over 10 years. You do the math on that 10 years of paying them, you probably paid, your loan was what, 2000 in the beginning? You've given us $4,000 in 10 years. Yeah, it was $50 a month, but you did it for 10 months, for what, 10 years? You did that for 10 years, $50 a month. Who's the real sucker? You just lost $2,000 out of your pocket. Now, I'm not over here trying to count pennies. You know what I mean? Because we're all going to be millionaires at the end of the day, but I want to keep my money in my pocket. So if I have to be poor right now so that I don't have to give Sally Mae money for years and decades, and then I rather choose to be poor right now. And like some people, I don't know how y'all do it, and y'all can just live with debt like you don't have debt. But I'm the kind of guy, I just don't like owing people money. I just hate owing people money. Like I feel guilty buying stuff. I'll feel guilty doing anything if I owe somebody money. It just feels dirty to me. Like I just feel like I'm just living the law, like living a life of crime. I'm out here spending money at Saxby's, or I don't know, I just made that up. But I'm out here spending money at Chick-fil-A and I owe somebody some money. This ain't my money. You know what I mean? I need my money to be clean money, no funny money. Don't owe nobody nothing. Nobody in my pockets. Except for like bills. Like bills, and like there's a couple things that you just are non-negotiables. Bills, your mortgage, your rent or car note, things of that nature. I don't know. And the same thing applies for car notes. Pay those things off faster so that the interest doesn't build up. So you loan the car, same math applies. You just want to pay it off faster. The faster you pay it off, the faster you're good and clear. You don't owe them no extra money. A $2,000 car don't cost you $6,000 because you done waited and paid for it for 10 years when you could have paid for it for 5 if you just gave them some more money on top. So you're really saving money in the long run. But yeah. What'd you call it? But those are the things that are just non-negotiables. Like, you want to have your non-negotiable bills, and you want to have like I need to pay this off right now because I don't need people in my pockets. And school's one of those things where I just like, I don't need y'all in my pockets because I already got all these other expenses I got to pay for. So like, I'm not really trying to be worrying about school once I'm like a good old grown adult. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, once I'm an adult, school's the last thing I want to think about. Like, this was a traumatic period in my life. Leave me be. Leave me alone. Like, I don't need y'all emailing me like, hey, student dues, you still owe some money. Like, leave me alone. Now let me enjoy my life now. I don't live with my parents anymore. I don't have to be here. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was the only reason I was here. My parents was like, you need an education because that's what Dr. Field said. So yeah, nah, man, not doing that shit no more. But yeah. Pay out of pocket if you can. If you can't, take the loans. I understand. But yeah, pay out of pocket is what Mikhail recommends. As far as September, it feels like September today. Today is the first cool day of September. It's football Sunday. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. If you made it to this portion of the video, leave in the description what's your favorite football team, or like what's your football team, and then I'll know that you're still here with us right now. And I'm gonna start doing that for more videos, like little questionnaires in the middle of the video to see who's still here listening. Hopefully you're still here. But yeah, put your favorite football team down below in the description box thingy. Yeah. I'll give you a second to do that. Okay. So yeah, my favorite football team is the Ravens, if you don't know. I'm a Ravens guy. Yeah, I live in DC, like near Washington or whatever, so I technically should be a Commanders fan. But I was just a Ravens bandwagon fan back in like 2012 and stuff, and You're gonna age me. You're gonna age me because you're like 2012 does not seem that long ago, but like that was like a minute ago. Like that was almost 10 years ago. What the f? How old am I? Like, oh my gosh. Like I remember when they won the chip against the it was Joe Flacco was the quarterback and he won against somebody, but he won against Colin Kaepernick. That was a good year. That was a really good year. But yeah, that's when like my Ravens fandom began. And ever since then I've just stayed loyal. I love Lamar Jackson. I didn't like the way they treated Lamar Jackson during the whole contract situation. Like just pay him the money. Why are we being cheap? That's black people for you though. Just always being cheap with somebody's money. Like pay that man the money he deserves, he earned. He literally put y'all on the map again. So give him his damn money. But yeah, so it's September. I plan on doing everything spooky, anything spooky. I'll be posting spooky stuff on my Instagram at what's the name? Yeah, McKell16 underscore. I'll put it in the. I'll put it. It's gonna hang over top of me right now. I might do edits in the podcast. You know, usually I like to keep the podcast pretty simple, dimple. But yeah, I'll give you a couple edits. I won't be cheap. I'll give you a little bit of edits. Yeah, put a little joke in there or two. But to call it, as far as like September goes, I'm excited for like pumpkin spice. I don't eat pumpkin spice. I think it tastes nasty. But I do like the scented candles. So I need to get me a pumpkin spice candle from Target. I need to get me some Halloween themed pajama bottoms. I need to get me a Halloween blanket. I recently saw that on Instagram. It was shared to me. So I need to get me a Halloween blanket. I need to get the Halloween cookies. I like the pumpkin cookies themed. This is what they look like. And then they're the ghost ones too. That's what I'll put another picture up. But yeah, that's what the ghost ones look like. And I'll put them right here beside me. Whose side are you? Are you a pumpkin side or the ghost? Whose side are you when it comes to like the cookie debate? I'm a pumpkin guy personally. They don't taste like pumpkins, but I just like the look of them. So yeah, that's where I stand on that. Definitely got to go to a pumpkin patch this year. I didn't go last year, and I was very mad AF about that. So I need to coordinate a thing where I go. And like at this point, I'll even go alone if I have to. Like I would like to coordinate something with like two other people, like a little friend group type thing. Don't really have too many friends that are available to do that, but I'll ask around. You know, in this life, right? In this life, what they don't tell you is you're not gonna have that many friends or whatever, and that's fine as long as you have two good friends that mesh. That's all you need. That's enough. That's a trio, three musketeers, even one good friend, but two good friends. Now you got a party. You know what I'm saying? Like now we can reserve a table because there's three of us here. Yeah. So what you call it? I need to organize something where I can get two people to tag along and we go do that. And we're gonna have fun and it's gonna be an enjoyable experience. And we're gonna take pictures for Instagram. And we're gonna carve pumpkins later or something. I want to carve a pumpkin this year. I started decorating in front of my house this year, but my dad took down my decorations because I guess he doesn't believe in Halloween because he's African. I don't know. I'm African too, but it was very hard. It was disheartening. It was very disheartening because I was so proud of the decorations. Like I had found some skulls in the garage when I was cleaning the garage, and I put them in front of the house because I was like, this is what we needed. This is what we need in the house. Two pumpkin, two skulls. It's gonna be a vibe. That's my. I want to do two skulls, a pumpkin, and then maybe some cobwebs in the window. That's it. Minimal design, not too much. And yeah, so like that was my plan. But what you call it? He took them down. And I was very upset. But it's okay. Come and put them back up when he's not looking. Cause I actually want to do the Halloween this year. Like I actually want to scare people. So like my idea is this, right? I'm gonna put a sign on my door. I'm gonna hide my camera in my bushes. I'm gonna put a sign on my door saying ring for candy. And they're gonna ring for the candy. and then I'm gonna come out with the monster face and be like, ah, and then get their reactions. Who's at my door? Like I'll be like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna say, who's at my door? And I'm gonna have like a scary Michael Myers mask or something. And yeah, I just literally came up with that idea on the fly. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm very excited. This is my favorite holiday besides Christmas. I would say Christmas is 1, Halloween 2, Thanksgiving 3, Black Friday 3, Thanksgiving 4. I love Black Friday. I wish I had money to like actually participate, but one day when I have money, oh my god, I'm gonna do like Black Friday hauls. Like I won't even do YouTube anymore, and like I'll just every Black Friday you guys will just know to check out my channel because like Mikhail still does Black Friday hauls even though he doesn't do YouTube. He does Black Friday hauls. So like yeah, I'm like this is what we got for the Black Friday, and like these are gonna be gifts for like family, quote unquote. I don't know. Me and my family, we tight, but we could be tighter. So I'm like, you guys, if y'all want gifts from me, you gotta, I don't know, check on me more or something. I don't know, text me something. I don't know. Do something. Do something. Cause like you can't be expecting gifts and you're not even in my life for real type beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we family, but like you gotta call me off the random and like do all that. And then like once you start the calling off the random, then it's like I gotta get my get back. So like say you call me out the blue, like I wasn't expecting that. Now I gotta return the favor. So I gotta call you out the blue. And yeah, we just gonna go back and forth with that. Like I still gotta call Nicole because she called me, but I was busy taking a test. But yeah, so I'm ready for September. I'm ready for Mother F September. I'm ready for October. I'm ready to get scared. I'm ready to go to the haunted houses. I'm ready to go to the Field of Screams. I'm ready to go to haunted movie theaters. I'm ready to do it all. I'm ready to just submerge myself in this holiday, and I'm ready for it to get cold because it was hot. This was a hot summer. So yeah, we're ready for the fall. I'm gonna revisit this podcast as far as like September and like the fall goes and stuff. But like as soon as it hit September 1st, I was outside. Like I bought me some new shoes. I literally went to the movies and I was just very much just vibing out. Like I was not worried about anything else going on in my life. I was just trying to enjoy September because September is the start of the fall to me personally. So yeah, shout out to September. I'm going to a No Name concert. I'm going to a No Name concert, and if you guys don't know who No Name is, what you call it? She's like this underground artist. I've been trying to see No Name for a minute, right? I'll put a picture up. Here's a picture of No Name. I've been trying to see No Name for a minute. Me and No Name, we got beef because low key, I was supposed to see her back in like when was this? I was supposed to see her in like 2018. I was here in 2018, right? Oh my gosh. Tell me why. I was supposed to see No Name in 2018, right? She had scheduled it at the 940 Club, right? And my dad was gonna drive us there and everything. I had 2 tickets. I got one for my ex, and this was like one of my first exes. Throwbacks to them. But yeah, so one of the first exes, and we were supposed to go together, and like that was supposed to be like our first technically date, I guess you could say. But she ended up canceling, and I had bought the tickets with a gift card because I might have got that gift card for my birthday. Like this was around like my birthday time, so I got the gift card for my birthday, bought the tickets, cool. Once she canceled, I couldn't get that money back, so like I was so sick. So then like I just had to chop it up to like, all right, she's sick, whatever. That's what the press said. Why I see on SNL, because you know SNL is live, Saturday Night Live. She's performing live on SNL. You owe me a concert. Like literally, I paid my hard-earned coin, my birthday coin, to see you live, and you perform on SNL, and your PR told us that you're sick. I was sick that night. Like, dude, I was so mad because I love No Name, and I still love No Name, and like it's no hard feelings because you know the exposure was good for her and stuff. So like I'm not like water under the bridge. I don't give a f. It's just money. But I'm excited for that. So like this should be a really fun outing. That's like October 21st. So like that's gonna be a fun little event for me. But yeah, I'm excited to see No Name. If you guys are going to the concert, leave down below in the description. Come out to the concert. You know, 930 Club. No. Where is it? Fillmore. We're gonna be at the Fillmore Silver Spring October 21st. That's a Monday. Come out, get your tickets to go see No Name live. I'll be there. It's gonna be lit. I'll probably be vlogging, probably be getting subscribers, doing the whole shebang. I don't know. I haven't been out there in a minute. So yeah, that should be fun. I'm excited to graduate. Yes, I am very much excited to graduate. Can't believe that my 4 years are up. It's really been like 4.5 because like when I transferred to Bowie, they took all my credits. But water under the bridge. Water under the bridge. As I call it. My advice to all you freshmen that are watching this: if you're in a community college, go to the college that you plan on transferring to and talk to the department of that transfer college and ask them for their course plan for your major that you want to major in specifically, so that when you're at PG and like say you're majoring like me, for example, I was general studies or whatever, you can use that course plan and you can tailor your classes to the curriculum that will require you for your major at the future school. Because yeah, they're going to give you like your general electives at PG. Like for example, PG was my local community college. They're going to give you your English and your maths and stuff. Every college needs that. But as far as like your actual like courses for your major and stuff, you're going to want that course paper so that you can match the classes up so that you're not repeating classes at your next school, because they don't tell you about that at PG, unfortunately. So yeah, definitely do that. That's some actually really good game or whatever. But I'm excited to graduate. I feel like a senior. I feel smart AF, but I definitely feel like my brain power is like on the last life. Like literally, this is my last dance, and then I need a break. I need a good, decent break, like about 6 months break, and then I'll re-enter academia after that. But at least I can say that I took the break. Like you don't want to just be go 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 go, especially for me personally. Like I'm not a go 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 person, and like I'm actually gonna enjoy this break and do this break on my terms. So yeah, I'm gonna be working, making money. I might even buy a new car. Who knows? But I plan on making as much money as humanly possible in the next 6 months after I graduate, so that I can do that. So yeah, money. I want to buy a new car and save for like moving and expenses and stuff like that. But I just want to work my ass off. So I'm gonna this is 2024 is gonna be a working year. Like it's gonna be a working man year. Expect a new car by the end of the year. So yeah, dream car coming soon. I love my hoopty. I love my hoopty. It's gotten me through life. It's gotten me through these last 5 years. But it's time for a new car. It's just time for a new car. Very much so. But yeah, I'm excited to graduate. Rip me out the plastic. I'll be acting brand new. Working in school, my thoughts on that. Now, I'm not working right now. This is the first time ever I've been in school and I haven't had a job, which is very exciting because literally working in school is so stressful. Like, especially when you have like big assignments due and like you've already been procrastinating and now your job's asking you where you been, where you at, we need you here right now, da 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 da. And you're like, but my school needs me here right now. And like school comes first, of course. And like, I don't know about you guys, but if I'm not doing school, if I'm not doing good in school, my mood is just in a funk. Like I'm just not the person to be around right now because I'm not doing good in school. I'm just not a happy camper. Like it's not fun to be around me right now because I'm not doing good. But if I am doing good, then like I'm like, what's up? What's going on? When the party at? What we doing? What we doing? Like, where's the move? What's the move? What's the move? Like I don't know, but yeah, school dictates my mood very much so, and it's sad but true. But yeah, so not working in school right now is very nice. Like I just have to tell myself that this is just a phase because it feels very new and foreign to me, and I'm just like, what do I do with myself? Like I have all this extra time on my hands. I'm not used to this, but I have to remind myself this is a phase and just enjoy this phase in your life. Don't rush it. Don't do too much. Don't even apply for jobs. Don't even worry about jobs. Just worry about what you like doing, which is creating podcasts and editing YouTube videos and things like that. And everything will work itself out outside of that. Get these straight A's. Do your homework on time. I'm struggling with doing homework on time. Like, what the F is wrong with me? Like, literally, I was late on an assignment yesterday and literally I had the whole day to do the assignment and I was still late. And I'm just like, bruh, what are you doing, Mikkel? But yeah, so I'm going to work on that. Hopefully the teacher emails me. Well, the TA emails me back about that. But yeah. besides that, I want to do passive income or whatever, but I don't need to. But like, there's two jobs in particular. The decisions one, they told me like they was like, if you do a good job in August with it, we're gonna pay you to be our head of media or whatever. And I didn't do anything in August, so like hopefully they give me another trial run for September. I'll do a little some, you know what I'm saying? And in October, I can be their head of media, and then I can be offered a job opportunity outside of that, which is just creating content, which is so easy. Like literally, I'm so mad at myself that I didn't start it, but I'm gonna do it. I promise. Cause I need to learn too. So yeah, what's the worst that can happen? I do it. They don't hire me, and now I know about budgeting. So that's actually a win-win in my opinion. But yeah, so that. But my gym is hiring too, and I'm thinking about that because I could work at the gym, work out at the gym, and do it all in one. Debating on that. I'll talk to one of the people at the front because when I be at the gym, them people literally look like they're doing nothing all day. So I'm gonna talk to them and be like, what's it really like up here? Like, what's the ins and outs? Like, is it really sweet? Let me know because it looks sweet. So I'm gonna talk to them about that. And if they say it's really sweet, then maybe I'll consider it because just not having a job, bro. I swear, it feels so weird. But I need to just relax and enjoy this time, and I'm having a great time. And yeah, like I need to just relax. Like relax yourself, Miguel. Like you'll be poor for a little bit, but it's okay. Like, I'm not used to being poor. That's really what it is. That's what it all boils down to. I'm not used to being poor. I'm used to being a rich guy, spending money willy nilly, willing and dealing. Slinging coke back and forth. Woo-doo-woo-doo. Like nature boy. Woo, like all that. Like I'm used to that life. So being like, man, please have some more, like being that guy is not a nice feeling. It's not sexy. Like as a man, you should never be down with your monies. And like I'm not down right now. It's just a phase right now. So when I have my monies, trust and believe I'm be outside. But yeah, so I just need to enjoy this phase. But I'm still looking. I'm still peeping around the corners and whatnot. Like what y'all got going on over there? What y'all got going on over here? Whatnot. What you call it? As far as the gym goes though, I've been back in the gym recently and this was week 1 last week. I went about 3 times in person and then I plan on working out a 4th time tonight. And that'll be my 4 times for the week or whatever. Sunday's the end of the week, in my opinion. People say that Saturday's the end of the work week, but to me, it's a Sunday. So I plan on working out tonight. That'll be my 4 workouts, right? I'm gonna keep y'all updated as far as like how the gym's going and stuff. Like each podcast, like making sure y'all hold me accountable because I want to actually be a gym bro. Like I took a big hiatus. Like my hiatus was from July to like August, like all of July and all of August. That's almost 2 months of not working out. Like I was jelly. Now I still like looked pretty in shape or whatever. Like your body, if you're working out consistently, your body's not gonna have a huge drop off till like maybe I want to say like the month 3 or 4. So like Makai would still compliment me and say like, Makai, you been working out, you been working out, and like I wouldn't have touched the weight in like weeks or whatever, and I would be like, shut up, like thank you. But yeah, I literally had not touched a weight in weeks, but I still look tight because I was working out so consistently before then. But what you call it, I just have been falling off, been slacking. So definitely got to get back in the gym for sure, for sure. I'll probably start that like consistency stuff from now till like forever. So yeah, I want to go hard in the beginning. So like this week, I plan on going 7 days a week. We'll see how that goes. I have all my gym fits pre-planned and I have meals pre-pepped and stuff. Like have meals and fits pre-planned to make it easy. Like that's what made it easy this week. And then like get you like some like essentials for like showering and stuff at the gym. Like let's normalize showering at the gym because showering at the gym literally means that you can shower, do your workout, and be back in society. Like before that, like before I used to shower at the gym, I would just go to the gym, go home, and then that'd be the day. But because I know how to shower at the gym now, like I have shower shoes, I have soaps, shower caddies, towel for the gym, all that supplies and whatnot. Like prep is the biggest thing when it comes to showering at the gym. Because I have all that prep, showering at the gym has become seamless, and it honestly is like a euphoric feeling because like I can run the water as long as I want. The water be hot as hell. Literally, I be playing music in the shower. Like I'll literally hook up like my music at the top of the shower, and like I'll just play like my songs in my fanny pack. And like I lie to you not, I literally did a wash day in the shower, and like literally I was in that shower for like almost an hour straight, just running the water, singing my music, and ain't nobody telling me shit like about, oh, you're running the bill, because the gym is free for me because I'm on a family plan. But yeah, get a family plan if you can. But yeah, so like learn how to shower at the gym because that shit is essential to life. Yeah, so shout out to the gym. Week 2 is this week, 7 days. It's gonna be brutal. My arms was sore AF. I kind of got past that like first week soreness today, so like all this isn't sore. I plan on implementing legs this week as well. At first I was just doing arms just to like wrap myself back into like that environment because I love doing arms. Like I want to be so jacked like LeBron James. Oh, but yeah, in the gym, yeah. As far as podcast goes and the consistency of it, this was a good podcast. This was a good, welcome back to life or whatever. I really hope I wasn't talking too fast. That's probably one of the biggest pet peeves when it comes to YouTubers and just videos in general. I hate when people talk too fast. Like I be trying to check myself or whatever. Usually if I catch myself talking fast, it's probably because there's like two things. I either had to pee or I had to go poop. But besides those two things, or I might have had some coffee. But besides those three things or whatever, I pretty much talk at a pretty medium tone or whatever. I think I might have been talking kind of fast at the end of this one, but we'll see after I edit it and stuff. But yeah, as far as like this podcast doesn't even have a name. Like there's no name to this podcast. It's very much just Mikkel Podcast. That's it. Like, whereas like if you guys don't follow me, but like for the new people, I have a podcast on Spotify called Unfiltered with Mikkel, and I haven't posted on Unfiltered with Mikkel in a long time. Like literally all I've been doing is taking the podcast that I post on YouTube, extract the audio, filter it to Unfiltered with Mikkel. It's actually kind of funny how the names kind of go together, but that's what I've been doing for like the last 2 months or whatever. And I feel so bad because like my Spotify listeners used to have that intimate experience. Like I was going back and listening to some of my old podcasts or whatever, and I was like, this was really intimate and cool. Like I really like the whole in a black box. Like, because if you guys don't know, I film my podcast on Spotify in a black box or whatever. I'd be in a black box and it's very intimate and quiet, and that's where I create. That's where I go to work. But yeah, so let's get back to that. Let's get back to normalizing that. Hopefully I gotta end this soon because if I make it too thick, it's gonna be hard to export into my phone. And it's just a whole bunch of editing problems that you guys don't know about. But yeah, so let me hurry up and finish this podcast up. But yeah, so I might do 2 video podcasts a week and 2 Unfiltered with Mikkel on Spotify podcasts. So if you don't see a podcast that week, then it probably is on my Spotify, and I'll make a post about it or something. Like I'll probably make an announcement like, hey, go to my Spotify to catch this week's podcast. But yeah, video podcast will be back that following week. So just so I can feel like I'm, supporting both franchises and stuff. I'm a trick of all trades. But yeah, this podcast is getting kind of up there with the time. That's fine, but editing, you guys don't know about that, but I don't feel like, having those problems as far as exporting it into my phone, so we're gonna cut it a little bit short. Shout out to Playboy Cardi. Let's go. And I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Ugh, I gotta go pee.